I'm Katy. I'm a pianist, musician, and I currently live in Hawaii. When I was a kid, I remember that the only establishment that I would ever go to is Tokyo Fish, which is right across the street, and the MacDonald's down a block down. Then I started noticing that REI popped up on Gilman, and that was like the fancy store. You know, sort of more trendy things that started popping up. But, honestly, it's just literally 3 days ago when I discovered that there's a Whole Foods in the back. My family immigrated from Taiwan in 1985 when I was 11, and we moved into this apartment on San Pablo. Then I moved out of the area for college in 1997. But since my family has always lived in the Berkeley area, I would always visit. So I've been coming back to this area like consistently since I was 18, right? Like 18 till now. Berkeley to me has always been a very diverse place. You know, when I first moved here, I was an immigrant, so I felt like I was part of that fabric of diversity. And then, every school I went to, there was, I enjoy the fact that there are people from all over the places, from different racial and economical backgrounds. And that became less common as I started moving across the United States. I would always go towards places that are diverse, but no place was, to me, quite as diverse as Berkeley. My family's story is very interesting to me. I mean, it might not be interesting to other people, but that was a very critical time of my life, and I have a lot of memories associated with that transition, because I didn't really speak English, so my experience as a person with the language not being a part of that is all sensory. So I think for me, I wanted to rediscover that place and see if I can find things that I don't remember. And also I think, an Asian American immigrant story is, I still feel like it doesn't really get told, or it gets told in a very specific way, and I just would like to give a little bit of a spotlight onto just a very ordinary Taiwanese immigrant family that might have, where our experiences might be a little bit different than what you think an immigrant experience would be, because actually everyone's experience is unique. But and also I think I want to do it because my mother really had a hard time with that period, because my father didn't actually come with us. So I think this is a little bit of a me paying homage to my mother's efforts as a woman who came here as a single parent, pretty much, and raised 4 kids by herself.